to John Barrowman and Lauren Laverne, everybody.
Hello.
Speaking, hello.
Hello.
Welcome. How lovely to see you all.
Thank you.
So, amazing show. Well done for picking one of the best nights to come down.
Awesome.
Lulu, let's start off with you first of all. Did you enjoy yourself?
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Although I have to say I've loved watching it on the telly. You know, it's good to be there, but I think I love watching it on the telly.
Do you think why? Do you think you get more of a feel for it?
I think it's a whole different thing out there. You get a bit sort of nervous and excited for them there, but at home, I think I can hear everything better. You know, being a singer, I'm very like, oh, I didn't hear that little bit, you know, in the studio.
I understand what you're saying. John, what about you?
I enjoy the atmosphere, the live audience and the crowd, but again, I do have to agree with Lulu because you listen differently at home because you hear it in greater detail. Also, I'm sitting on the sofa having a bag of crisps and having my feet scratched while I'm watching it.
Which sounds lovely.
It's a good night. It's a good night. But awesome show tonight. All of you were, pulled it out of the bag, and it was incredible. It was all good performances.
It's tough, isn't it? Because some weeks you kind of can almost second guess who might go home. You kind of go, well, they're a little bit weaker, so maybe it's them. But really now, when you look at them, Lauren, you can't pick between them, really. Yeah, it's a toughie, isn't it?
It's gonna be really hard. I mean, I know that on our row, we kind of had our favourite performances, and we agreed on a lot of the standouts, didn't we?
We did.
Yes.
But the thing is, the atmosphere here is so crazy. I've never been down to a live show before. I've always watched it at home. And it's kind of like being in the Colosseum in ancient Rome. There's a sort of like, weird kind of energy about it. So it makes it even harder to judge, I guess, sitting in the audience.
What about the emotions tonight? Were you expecting it to be?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, I can just imagine. It's just tough. It's getting to the end, it's getting to the finals, it's really tense. And then the judges say things that are, not exactly flattering. To sing is a very emotional thing.
Yeah.
So I can just understand totally, but I'm sure they didn't want to do that in the front of the cameras, but it happens.
It happens.
And once it happens to one,
I know, then it almost
like,
tears start to flow.
I almost went.
Alexandra's performance tonight. I mean,
Fantastic.
when she was in those tears afterwards.
She's my favourite. You're my favourite.
Ah, there you go. John, do you think the boys had a tougher night because of the Britney songs?
Well, I kind of, they think they did, but I kind of tend to disagree with them because there's a lot of times you're given songs that you don't think it's right for you to sing them. I mean, I Know Him So Well on my current album, which is a duet by two women, and it works beautifully with two men. So I can understand their kind of trepidation about it, but I also think you have to push through, and you did. All of you did what you could with the numbers you were given. They were tough ones for the boys.
But I agree with you.
Do you think Hit Me Baby One More Time was wrong for Jared?
I don't think it was right for you guys.
No, right.
I really don't think so. And I don't think the guys I don't think Owen got the right song either. I think some of the songs, the Britney songs, were limp.
Right.
I really think for you guys, and I know you only have a week and you have to listen to your mentor. It's tough. It's a tough call. But I think everyone who didn't do as well with the Britney made up for it. It was like, that's the great thing if you're going to be in this business. It's about recovery. If you can recover, you can carry on in this business, you can have a career. That's what I think.
Well, brilliant stuff. She does know, exactly. Lauren, you've been in a band yourself, obviously. How does it compare for them compared to actually being out there and doing it, night after night, day after day? What does that kind of...
Well,
Is it a similar experience?
I think I was very much in the indie world, so obviously a completely different thing to this type of gig. But, I think it is, as Lulu says, it's about being able to do it whatever kind of mood you're in, and I think sometimes people think on the show it is cruel because, the judges say things or people knock you, but, when it comes down to it, that's what this job is all about. And, if your kind of first review in a music paper or in, a tabloid will be a lot harder on you than Louis or Simon or anybody's ever going to be, so it's good training, really.
Did you fall?
Well, I'm about to. Please don't fall off, Lulu. We need you. What I do need to know, though, is somebody who you think may go tonight. Just the name, because we're running out of time. Lulu?
One? Do you think just one name?
One name?
Well, I think it's possible. Well, there's only one that can go, but I think maybe because of the three beginning, sort of the Britney ones that weren't great, it's possible, it's just very possible that, JLS could go. I hope not. Maybe
Thank you, Lulu.
Owen could go.
John?
Two that I think are JLS and Diana, and I think the one that'll go will be Diana.
Wow, okay, gosh, this is a tough panel. Lauren?
Yeah, I agree. I think you could be Diana tonight.
Well, we shall see.
Alexandra to win.
Okay, thanks, guys. Well, we'll catch up with you later in the results show. The panel, everybody. Ooh, that was a tough one. Thank you. Now, viewers,